Does the thought of a happy birthday post on your wall make you cringe? While others are making restaurant reservations and searching for the perfect outfit, you just wake up and check your email. You hide the date on social media, and when asked, "What are your plans?" you smile and say, "Oh, nothing special." But in the evening, when the screens turn off, you feel something that is difficult to name. Not sadness, not anger, just heaviness. Most people think that ignoring your birthday is simply a sign of indifference or growing up. But psychology says otherwise. How you treat this day reveals your true role in this world. Watch until the end, because the last point about productivity can change the way you see your own worth. Let's start with what psychologists call manageable expectations. You probably know this feeling. You're waiting for something special, hoping for a surprise or a call from a certain person, and the day goes by empty. To avoid this pain, your brain turns on a defense mechanism. You pre-dismiss the celebration. By telling yourself that this day doesn't matter, you make yourself invulnerable to disappointment. This is an emotional buffer. You've decided that the risk of hoping is worth more than the joy of celebrating. For many, the problem isn't the cake, but the spotlight effect. This is a psychological phenomenon where we overestimate how much others notice our behavior. On this day, the spotlight is forced to turn on. For an introvert or anxious person, it's not a party, it's an interrogation. And then there's reciprocity anxiety. In your mind, if someone threw you a party, you now owe them the same amount of energy. Your birthday is not a gift, it's a social debt you're not willing to pay. Ignoring the day leaves your account at zero. It's safer that way. In psychology, birthdays are temporal landmarks. They're kind of fences that separate our past selves from our future selves. But here's the catch. You scroll Instagram and see someone your age buying a house, and suddenly your cake feels smaller. Landmarks force us to look at a map. If you're not where you plan to be at 25, 30, or 40, your birthday becomes a deadline you missed. I should have a career by now. I should be in a relationship. And suddenly, the candles on the cake don't look like a celebration. They look like a countdown. By calling it just another Tuesday, you're subconsciously trying to stop that clock. If we don't mark a mile, it's like the car hasn't moved any further, right? And here's the deepest reason: conditional self-esteem. You feel like you haven't earned the right to celebrate yet. You look at your life and think, I haven't accomplished anything yet, so why should I be congratulated? It's called productive dysmorphia. You've tied your self-worth so tightly to what you do that you've forgotten how to appreciate who you are. You treat yourself like a machine, and machines don't have birthdays. They just work. Ignoring your birthday is not a mistake. It's a reflection of your inner world. Whether it's a shield from disappointment, or a fear of the spotlight, or a feeling that you're not good enough for the holiday, your regular Tuesday tells your story. You don't have to force yourself to love noisy parties. But remember, you have the right to occupy a place in this world simply by the fact of your existence, even if it's just one Tuesday in February. And what about you? Do you hide the date on Facebook or plan a party 6 months in advance? Write in the comments. I'm really interested to know how many of us are in the same boat. If this analysis was useful, click like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us to work further. Maybe next time you see that happy birthday notification, you won't see pressure, you'll see proof that you exist. See you in the next video.